Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and I wanted to talk about prosperity only being energy, that it's not a concept, it's not an illusion, it's just something that we live by, it's something that we emanate, it's something that we tap into as energy, as a source of visualization to see what is very possible in our reality. So meaning everything that we want to attract, everything that we want to aspire to be is by our nature of being prosperous and taking a chance on ourselves and making aligned choices that correlate with what prosperity that we want to bring into this awareness. So understanding that every time that we make a choice, every time that we make a decision, every time that we do something in the space-time continuum, we're allowing ourselves to tap into more and more prosperity. Meaning that your choices, your decisions, your emotions, your thoughts, what you are putting out there, what you're projecting, can be a deep correlation on how you attract prosperity within your life. But prosperity is just an energy, it's just an activation. It's something that transforms you, but also molds you into a different character within your reality. So it changes your personality on how you view yourself, on how you view your well-being, but how you view your reality. And having that inseparability and separating yourself from that and allowing yourself to see that every time that you think in a prosperous way, you are aligning to your energy that is going to attract more within your existence. So you're actually allowing yourself to subtract so that you can add more within your space and then multiply. So every time that you think of being prosperous, you're allowing yourself to be this in this moment. You're allowing yourself to see it, but you're allowing yourself to breathe it, and you're allowing yourself to be that inseparability, that illusion, but you're taking out everything that doesn't need to be there. So you're changing your cause and effect over your reality of how you feel about prosperity. So prosperity is a state of mind, it's a state of body, it's a state of channeling. When you are able to channel your prosperity, you are summoning everything that you want within your existence. Meaning that if you want the new car, if you want a new life, if you want to be delivered from something, if you want to release energy, everything stems from being prosperous. Because it allows you to always release and then you receive more within your existence. Because prosperity is energy. Everything that you see, everything that you want to become, allow yourself to soak it up in that moment. Allow yourself to soak up the prosperity right in that preferred moment, because you're allowing yourself to be the actualization of that moment. You're allowing yourself to be the truth of that moment, and you're allowing yourself to be the existence of the prosperity that you want within your space. So prosperity is not something so far away from you. It is actually something that is very close to you, close in your nature, close in your divinity. And the ability to know yourself in this moment about how prosperous you can be is just having a conviction within your faith about your decisions. Knowing that your decisions can move mountains. Knowing that everything that you do has a direct correlation of what you want to attract within yourself. So every time that you channel prosperity, you're allowing yourself to speak to the promise, speak to the essence of the energy, but speak to the direction of the energy as well. Understanding this is that prosperity is not something that you are. Prosperity is something that you do. It's something that you live by. It's something that you always accumulate within yourself as energy. So understanding this is that every time that you think in a prosperous way, every time that you move within that direction of that prosperity, no matter what it is, no matter what you want to attract within your life, you're allowing yourself to seek the prosperity within your own existence, but also soak in the energy of the prosperity wherever you go. So everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you're wanting to attract within your existence has a direct correlation of how prosperous you want to be within this moment. So prosperity is not something that is just about wealth and finance and not about accumulating spiritual mass, but prosperity is everything. It's about feeling good. It's about having the sense of fulfillment. It's having the sense of direction. It's having the sense of really knowing yourself in that moment, no matter what it is, no matter what you do. So in that moment, prosperity is something that you just channel within your divinity. It's something that you carry with you wherever you grow. And it's something that you do because you know that it's the right act of you tapping into your truest and highest divinity. So prosperity is not something far away from you. Prosperity is something that you are. It's something that you do. It's something that you channel within yourself. So prosperity doesn't have to be something very complex. But sometimes it's just the very fact of you aligning to your energy, knowing that you're making a decision that's putting you in the right direction, that's setting you up for the breadcrumb trail of excitement. And then it allows you to see that what you're following is giving you that sense of direction, giving you that sense of channeling your divinity, and allowing you to focus your eye on the bullseye so that you're aligning yourself with that breadcrumb trail of excitement, which generates those signs, those confirmations, and everything along your path to show you that prosperity is not far away from you. Prosperity is energy. It's not physical, it's non-physical. So it doesn't mean that you have to play it safe in life. You can actually be daring. You can actually be courageous. You can actually be very authentic. But if you choose to separate yourself what is not authentic and what does not make you feel alive in this moment, what does not fill you with the resonance of spirit, the resonance of consciousness. So allow yourself in this moment to breathe in that prosperity and soak it up whenever you can. Because if you're in a wealthy place, if you're in a nice restaurant, if you are buying nicer clothes, there's a reason for that, because you are channeling your prosperous nature. We're all here to be prosperous. We're all here to be healthy and have vitality and have resonance and have truth within our lives. But the one thing that we do is that we sell ourselves short. We sell ourselves short and we play it safe and we don't take the chances because there's hesitation or fear. But if you could use the fear or the hesitation as something beneficial or something that helps you progress and emulate the energy within yourself, then you're allowing yourself to tap into that prosperous nature of source energy. And we're going to be doing a healing meditation soon about how we can tap into our prosperous nature by the very fact of aligning to it, meaning that we are actually of it, we are the inseparability, we are that 0 point creation that brings the light of awareness inside of consciousness, inside of creation, inside of what we're trying to do. But there's this sense of being alive, there's this sense of knowing yourself in this moment. There's a sense of knowing yourself and loving yourself in this moment and aligning to the truth of it, not selling yourself short, not putting yourself in a category, not putting yourself in a box, not putting yourself in a position to be lacking of anything. So therefore, when we're aligning to prosperity, it just means that we're aligning to what feels more true in our resonance and what we're trying to attract and what we're trying to manifest, but making it seem as if everything that we touch, everything that we do, turns to gold in this moment. So everything that you do can be a decision that generates a ripple effect within your reality that really gives you that spontaneous combustion within yourself. And seeing that prosperous energy is something that you are. It's something that you promote. It's something that you live every single day. It's repetition, but it's the very fact that you're seeing yourself as worthwhile. You're seeing yourself as prosperous, as healthy, as whole, as rich. So prosperity doesn't have to be, hello. Oh, you had a private session with me, okay. Oh, okay. I think I remember. But the very fact that prosperity is not something that is hard from us. Prosperity is something that you live every single day. So when you feel like you are making the decisions and changing the reality and changing the direction of the said reality because of your force of nature, meaning that you are tapping into everything that inspires you, that resonates within your heart, that resounds in the message that you promote, but also the very fact that you're kind of just taking everything in. Meaning that every time that you do something, there's no fear or hesitation or limitation or false expectation or lack that kind of comes up in the direction of what you're trying to manifest. Meaning that there's a courage there that carries you no matter what you do. Meaning that you're courageous, you're strong, you're bold enough to accept the reality that has been presented and seeing how can I make it better? How can I use everything to my own benefit? How can I use the challenges to my own benefit? And how can I make this moment very powerful and memorable? Meaning that I'm not in the reminiscence of a moment, I'm not lost in the memory of it, but I'm in the ongoing progression of it. I'm in the activation of it. I'm in the transformation of it. Meaning that it's continuous. It's not regressing. So it's always progressing. And one of the reasons why I'm wearing red is that it's Prosperity Friday. And this weekend I'm most likely going to wear red this weekend. Awesome. Amazing. Exactly. Previous client, I love how you said that. You just went for it. Sometimes it's going for it, but if you don't know, and you'll never see what it's really like to actually go for it. But go for your life. Go for your dreams. And I don't care if you're young, old, small, skinny, or fat. Everybody can use this application of literally tapping into your truest desire without having to look for the immediate excitement, but allowing everything to overwhelm the expression of the presence of awareness. So every time that you do that, you are not looking for the excitement anymore, but the incitement is looking for you. The decisions are looking for you. The people, the places, the things that are helping you expand upon this present moment are looking for you. That's called being magnetic. That's becoming an electromagnetic kinetic source energy field. And that's just connecting to the tree of life, not the tree of knowledge. Everybody thinks knowledge and being trained and doing this is all well. But the tree of life gives you the water. It gives you the breath. It gives you the oxygen. It gives you the air. So be that tree of life and be the fig tree that bears fruit. Be the fig tree that bears the fruit. Don't be the fig tree that doesn't bear the fruit. And literally, we can negate and ignore and not accept the limitations that are presented to us. We don't have to take in the infiltration of the limitations of those horrible thoughts, or that horrible way of being, or that horrible way of assuming yourself to be this thing. You can literally, in this moment, just let go, come back to ground zero, come back to that 0 point creation, and allow yourself to be that burst of energy, that burst of excitement, that burst of energy, that burst of life. Because you are the appearance of light. So the appearance of light generates everything. So prosperity is only energy. We are only energy. Everything that we're trying to attract or have within our existence is just energy. It's not a concept. It's not physical. So one of the things that I've really learned is that it's not physical. It's an illusion, and you're an illusion. So have your crazy ass illusion. Have the craziest dream. Have the craziest trip of your life without even having to take psychedelics. But immerse yourself in that and see opportunity and accept it courageously whenever you want to, because that's oneness. But that's accepting the oneness here and now. That's accepting the progression here and now. And once you accept it, then there's no fear of free falling into it. There's no fear anymore. You'll free fall into it. And you'll be like, you'll trust fall wherever you need to. And you won't fall flat on your back. The divine has you. That's why it's called a trust fall. But most people will look at the next person and be like, I don't trust that person to catch me. They're not strong enough, or they're just going to let me fall to the floor. The divine doesn't do that. So trust fall with the divine, and I promise they'll catch you. Because that's faith. That's an undeniable, unshakable faith that you have within your creation. Whatever you want to do in that moment. Think about it. Think about how it can change your life in this exact moment, and nothing can take that away. The only thing that can take it away is maybe yourself, maybe your unaligned thoughts, or maybe certain patterns that you haven't broke. But the only thing that's stopping you, other people don't stop you, society doesn't stop you. The only thing that stops us is what's looking at us in the mirror. And I had to do this several times in my journey. Am I stopping myself? What am I doing that's prohibiting me from doing the things that I need to do? So it's just kind of a healthy reflection, accountability, but also mirror back everything that you want in your existence. Just mirror it back. Even if you have to cuss at the divine, say, God, I want you to fucking do this right now. I want you to fucking do this right fucking now. And it feels really good when you cuss at God. But usually when we cuss at God, we're like, oh, come on, God, why did you do this? No, just say, like, I want this done. I want it done now. I want it done on my time. I want it done when I summon it. But usually the divine timing is the divine timing. But speaking it into existence, having a vibrational attitude that supports what you want to direct in your life will give you the prosperity that you're seeking, no matter what. So prosperity is not something that is far away from us. It's not something that is totally foreign to us. If it was known, then everybody would do it. Everybody would be prosperous in their own way. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But if I can do it, this silly guy in a red t-shirt, then you can absolutely do it. And be spiritual and be silly and have fun and be imaginative. Whenever you want to be, have that childlike wonder. Because children don't walk in the store and see the price tag. Children do not walk in the store and see the price tag. They don't even think about it. They see the Barbie doll, they want the Barbie doll, or the action figure, or the candy. That's what they want. So when you go into the store, don't be bashful. Don't be angry at yourself because you can't get that, or that you maybe at least that you do spend $200. Feel glad that you do spend that $200 at the food because you get to eat. Appreciation goes a long way, my friends. Appreciation of reception, appreciation of what has been given to you. And that's one thing I had a hard time with. Excuse me. I had a hard time with that. Just learning how to appreciate where I'm at, being grateful for what I have, being grateful for what I have received, and being able to just give my life to God, no matter what. And I've been doing this recently, and I wish I'd done it 5 years ago. After all of my lives that I do, after all the reading lives that I do, meditations, I give myself to God, and I allow God to use me as a divine instrument in any way that I can be of love, any way that I can be of service. What that means is that you're giving your life to Source. That means you're allowing the divine to work on your behalf, and you're giving yourself to that creation, and you're allowing yourself to be the light of Source in that moment. And you just give your life and your heart and all of your time to Source energy. And that's what it's all about. It's just about the river and the Shakanic glory of Source. That's all it's about. It's about the river. It's about the river. It's about the Shekinah glory. It's about the ecstasy. It's about the happiness and the fulfillment. That's what it's about. So, if you didn't get anything from this life, the only thing you really need is just give your life to Source. Give your worries, give your time, give your strength, give everything to Source energy, and Source energy will move on your behalf. I promise you. So guys, we're going to do a prosperity meditation. And with that meditation, we're going to activate our highest timeline, our highest reality, but also accumulating the wealth and the resonance and the tools to be of service. Also, guys, at around 8 or 9 o'clock, if it's any later, 10 or 11, I'm going to be doing readings, healings, activations, Eastern time zone. So stay tuned for that. Also, you can book private sessions anytime that you'd like. 1 hour for $50, an hour and 30 minutes for $100, $150 for 2 hours. So we're going to do this meditation. And what this meditation is going to do, it's just going to allow yourself to release energy, but also tap into energy. So in allowing yourself to do that, no matter what's going on, it doesn't matter if there's noise, we can ignore the roar. But allow this meditation to stimulate something within your senses, to stimulate something within the recalibration, but also allow yourself to really resonate at this exact moment what you really want in your direct experience. So allow everybody to take a deep breath. And with this meditation, allow yourself to feel magnetic, to feel that electromagnetic kinetic source energy, and to see that you're generating the pulse that is giving life to your reality. When you go to the store, don't feel like every price tag is against you. Don't feel like everything is so foreign, so unknown, that you can't have any faith within yourself to buy the things that you really want at the store. To have the relationship that seems very out of your league, or a relationship that you feel was so far away because you've had so many other relationships that were not in vibrational alignment. And then the car that you really want. What does it feel like? What does it feel like to be inside of that car, that Mercedes-Benz, that Ford Raptor, no matter what it is, that Mustang, whatever it may be? That car represents your prosperity, your energy, your source of direction. That you're able to manifest mountains whenever you sever the tie of aligning to your limitations, of only thinking of your expectations, and only thinking of the things that discontinue the divine within your life. So don't hinder yourself. Allow the ego to be purified and to have the difficulties and the reflections and the setbacks so that the ego is being reinforced as it's being connected to the mind, to the body, to the spirit. That your emotional guidance system kicks in whenever you're thinking out of tune. Means that you're thinking in a way that doesn't support yourself. Meaning that emotion that you've been going through a specific pattern means that it needs to be severed, needs to be canceled, cleared, deleted out of yourself. Just think about any emotion that tries to come in and tries to hinder you. And it's just like a little gremlin that you just need to kick like a football. Just kick that gremlin out of there. You kick that gremlin out of there, guess what? Then you're reinforcing the different causes and effects, meaning you're changing the input and the output, the polarity of positive and negative. But this power is fully realized because you're the inseparability of the 0 point creation, meaning that you choose to be empty in every moment, meaning the emptiness generates the purification. The emptiness allows you to have everything you need within the filter, within the container of source, but it also allows you to carry the will within yourself and the honor and the integrity to go after everything that is in your heart's desire. Because your inspirations, your desires, everything that you want to do in your life is very much pure. It's not impure. It's not wrong. It's not justified to always fall back out of alignment so that you go into a revolving door of shadow work. But in this moment, see the challenge, see the new, see the unknown as a perceived benefit for higher resolution, so that you can fully accept your higher self and that you can communicate beautifully and say that this is the thing that I fucking want, God. I want this right now. I want to manifest worlds into existence. I want to be the prosperous energy that I attract to myself. And how good does that feel when you get that off your chest? And you're not just saying, oh, I just want like just a little bit. I'm okay with that. No, want more out of yourself. Want more out of your life. Always expect more out of yourself and expect more out of your existence. This means that you don't have to have a hard knock life. It means it doesn't have to be difficult, and you don't have to suffer, and you don't have to play it safe. You don't have to be small because you were given a new life. Redemption is always present. But when you stay presently with your prosperity and seeing it as energy, and seeing that everything that is prosperous represents your energy, it's your divine expression, it's your attitude and appreciation that you have towards life and reception. So no matter what you do in your life, no matter what you do, choose to live it in a very beautiful state. Because you're making the statement, making the intention, and allowing that to be the driving force of your creation. That's what's giving you the power, giving you the tools of your destiny to be able to collapse timelines, to bring the prosperous energies from the hidden realms. Because our archangels, our guides, and our higher self and galactic beings, they don't worry about little problems. They don't worry about things like that. They don't think like we do. They don't experience life like we do, and they want us to experience life like them as gods, as creators. The eternal life in the heaven is inside of yourself, my friends. It's inside of you, it's inside of me, it's inside of everything in this universe. So if it's inside of you, it's inside of me, but it's also inside of you. I am because you are, and you are because I am. So just think about the very fact that you're still here. But humble beginnings allows us to be prosperous. It allows us to see where we were and then help others and make sure that they're not continuing that way of life. But by the very fact that you showed up to your life today, the very fact that you showed up, that you awakened, that you attuned to your gifts, and that you have the audacity in terms of way society thinks. You have the audacity to think really big. You have the crazy imagination to think really big. You had the utmost confidence in yourself to be empowered past what you thought was just real. Meaning that you don't mind going after anything, showing up anywhere, anytime, any place, becoming that Oracle of Love Line Wisdom, becoming that simultaneity that knows itself directly. That you don't think it's stupid to be amazing, to be wondrous, to be imaginative, but also to be prosperous and to be able to respect your worth. Just respect yourselves. Love yourself. And know that you can trust fall with the divine and that they will always catch you. But if you never try, there's nothing wrong with saying that I'm going to try to do it. There's nothing wrong with saying that. But it's the doing it over and over, trying from a different vantage point, and never giving up. Don't give up, because it's very close for all of you. Don't forget, don't give up, and believe in the ability to receive, have acceptance of oneself, and radiate in your eminence and live within the light that illumines you. Everybody take a deep breath. One last deep breath. Exhale. And so it is. You are the Oracle of Line Wisdom. All of you are. All of you are beautiful. and all of you are insanely gifted in your own unique, intricate way. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Big hugs and love to you as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I hope it was beneficial for you. And this weekend, if you have the chance to wear red, I'm going to start doing this on the weekends. I'm going to do prosperity weekends. I'm going to wear red on the weekends. Also, I'm going to be going live around 8, 9, 10, or 11 p.m. Eastern. I never have a set time anymore. So I will do live readings tonight. And also, if you want to book private sessions, I do have a private session special. 1 hour for $50, an hour and 30 minutes for $100, $150 for 2 hours. But thank you for saying thank you for the meditation. And hello. So it's always an honor and it's always a pleasure. And if you didn't get anything from the meditation or anything from the message, prosperity is just energy. Prosperity is not a physical thing. It's not a construct. It's not a concept. It's not even an illusion. But it's a way that you live within the mind, the body, and the spirit, and channeling that always. Because once you do that, then you allow yourself to give that gift to yourself of reception. Because you're giving yourself permission to think bigger, to think outside of yourself, and to serve something greater than yourself. And don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile. I used to never like to smile, but don't forget to smile. And one more thing before I get off here. I told one of my clients last night that Master Stephen Coe and his master went into this tea shop that was very expensive. And he sat into the shop and he asked his master, Master Stephen Coe, he was like, why are we here? This tea shop is so expensive. And he said, just sit in the shop and soak up the energy of the prosperity that is in this place. So sometimes it doesn't matter when you go into a coffee shop how much the coffee costs, or you go to a Starbucks, or you pay for a meal that wasn't necessarily your favorite meal. Every time that you're doing that, you're giving something to your energy. You book a private session with another person. You're giving something and you're channeling that prosperity within yourself. So every time that you do that, when you're using prosperity, just know that that is to your own benefit, to channel that prosperity. Just soak it in. Just soak it in, always. Just bring it here, bring your will, bring your freedom, bring your alignment, and soak it in like that. And just be one with the Creator. Be one with the Oracle of Bloodline Wisdom. So thank you guys. Thank you for this live. Thank you for the people who received on my lives and my private sessions. You guys are amazing. Thank you and God bless.